One of the biggest questions about the Outlast trials is when are we going to be able to get our hands on this title? And in this last segment of the show, I want to talk about some release date news, guys, and when we may be able to play this game in the future. So let's talk about it. So guys, in an article coming to us from Esports News in the UK, Montreal studio Red Barrels continues in its mission to raise the bar in video game horror indeed. We admit having had difficulty crossing Outlast Trinity, as it's an intense and visceral as it is terrifying. The next game in the series is the Outlast Trials, a new chapter set in the middle of the Cold War, where the player will have to try to escape a series of twisted and sadistic experiences, this time solo or in a group. Its release date is not yet official, but it's due to arrive in 2022, so we'll have to wait to play this new game from Red Barrels. So first and foremost, guys, obviously, there's a lot of talk that it is going to come out here in 2022. That's coming to us, obviously, from Red Barrels. They released, of course, the reveal gameplay trailer, which said that we're all in it, essentially in 2022. And so it moved from 2021 release date to 2022, and now here we are. Now, it's a global success that it's based on the combination of several key factors. Red Barrels is an independent Quebec video game studio founded in 2011 in Montreal by Philippe Morin, David Chateauneuf, and Hugo Dallaire, and is world famous for the Outlast series of video games. While Red Barrels has yet to announce the official release date for the Outlast Trials game, the company did reveal some additional details about it. Although the previous installments compared to films, this one will be closer to a television series. And this is really interesting, guys, that it's being compared to a television series. The Outlast Trials was talked about during the opening ceremony of Gamescom 2021, where it offered a new trailer. Red Barrels also gave a little more detail about its horror title and spoke to the official PlayStation blog. Although we already know that the Outlast Trials will be set during the Cold War and players will find themselves in a facility run by the Murkoff Corporation, the game will also be more like a television series in which the journey to freedom will be long. When I hear that, guys, I'm hoping that this is a lot longer than Outlast 2, which ran about 7. I beat it in about 7 hours. I'd love to see this double or even triple that runtime. According to co-founder Philippe Morin, despite the multiplayer aspect of the title, which could curb the appeal for fans of the single-player experience, the approach will be the same as in previous games. It will again offer something disturbing and twisted. He said, whether playing alone or with friends, we want players to feel like they are fighting for their lives and their right to freedom. 100% agree with that, guys. Super excited to see what that all looks like. So furthermore, it looks like good news for PlayStation owners. The Outlast Trials is set for a PC release, but it also looks like the Red Barrels game will release on PlayStation consoles as well. Co-founder Philippe Morin said they are currently looking into console gameplay features like DualSense, wireless controller haptics, motion, and more, with these still to be confirmed. So look, from what we've gathered, guys, about the Outlast Trials, when are we going to be able to get this title? Obviously, they're saying 2022, but can we give is there a better idea? Obviously, we don't know for sure. But if you ask me, guys, my assumption is going to be it's going to be late 2022. I would say later in the year. I would say around October, when it's around Halloween time. I would assume that would be a great time to release this horror title. Maybe October, potentially November, maybe even September, somewhere like in that ballpark, guys. Probably in fall of 2022 is when I would assume that's when we'll be able to get our hands on it. If we don't, I would say it's probably going to get pushed to 2023 if we don't get it, around that time. But it's hard to say, guys. I'll be sure to give you guys more information as it comes out for the Outlast Trials, a game that I'm incredibly excited about. I know many of you are out there are very excited about it as well. What do you guys think, though? Let me know in the comment section down below. When do you think we're going to get a release date for the Outlast Trials? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more of the Outlast Trials content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.